They have joint custody, and they both are rolling in dough. To the point to where, like, no one really needs anything from each other than time away from the kids when it's your time to have the kids.
That's true. But Kim Kardashian, as said by Kanye, will have the kids 80% of the time.
Michelle in Maryland, good morning.
$200,000 I don't think is a lot of money because she does have 4 children. It is $60,000 per child. But if you have joint custody as adults, rich or poor, you should find a way to parent. Everything does not break down to a monetary amount when it comes to children.
Thank you.
She's not getting spousal support, though. And they were married for 7 years. She agreed that, she didn't want that. This is for the kids. That go to show you, and I don't like her.
Okay.
But this is specifically for the kids.
This is one of those rare situations where I do feel like the money will go into an account for the kids. Because there's a lot of situations where people be having to do these absurd payouts, and the mom is living comfortably off of this money for them and the kids.
She don't need this money. We all know that. But they're agreeing to equal stuff. They have equal access to the kids. I think it's only fair. Seems like she's playing fair. And he agreed to it, right? She's playing fair. And I can't stand it. I never say nothing positive about these girls.
He's having to pay money to a person who has more money than him.
He had more money than her just a month ago. He couldn't shut up.
Yeah, and now in the new month, which was yesterday when the court case went down, he doesn't have that kind of bread.
Y'all been going back and forth for over a year.
Somebody got to figure it out. Ken in Memphis, what up?
Man, I think it's ridiculous because it costs the average kid like $160,000 to raise them over the course of 18 years, and they charge them $400,000 a month. This got to be absurd.
Sir, that is an average from a middle class average child. We're talking about Calabasas. You can't even drive in that neighborhood for $100,000.
Oh yeah. The cost of living is a little different. What I'm saying? They move a little differently.
These are Kanye West and Kim Kardashian's kids.
But are these $200,000 a month children though?
What do you mean? Do you know how much he's paying in taxes? So you're gonna pay more in taxes.
It's how much he's not paying because he owes them money.
Okay, he owes $50 million. You said right?
Right.
That if you add up $200,000 a month, that's what? That's $1.2 million. That doesn't even $1.4 million. That doesn't even suffice.
I think when you have that kind of money, when one person steps out of the situation monetarily, nothing changes.
Okay, and especially when you give me my support.
I think the only thing that should be required mandatorily is time.
He doesn't have that. So now what are you going to do? You're going to give $200,000.
That's the real commodity there. That's what I'm saying, Lo. Like, the money's whatever. They're not going to miss anything. If Kanye West, went into hiding and lived in a cave for the rest of his life,
which he does in Wyoming,
the kids ain't going to monetarily miss Kanye West. It's the time. If anything, the judge should make him mandatorily spend time with the children.
He's trying to make his money. And if that's what their agreement is, 80-20, with her 80, him 20, but they both have equal access, that's what it is. And $200,000 is the price.
We are the Morning Hustle.